welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, we're in a very new location right now, but basically my beauty room, since we painted it, but the thing is I have a little kitty stalker. I hope you guys don't mind. But since we've been painting, that room's just been a disaster. Like, we haven't been able to put my backgrounds back up, and like, I can't right now. So basically, like I was saying, by the way, that's a little charming little pink spot, but as you can see, it healed. It's finally like growing back. You're so needy. This cat is so needy. He follows me around all day. He just like needs attention all the time. But like I was saying, that room, ever since we painted it, it's not that it's messy because it's actually totally clean. And if anything, I have more space than I did before. But all of my stuff is broken down, and the thing is we got new curtains, so I don't want to have my backdrops up all the time because it takes away from the curtains. But then it's really hard to film and it's really hard to take pictures, as well as I got a new craft organizer that takes up space, so I can't have all my lights all the time stored where I used to. So needless to say, that room is just kind of a hot mess for filming right now, but I did miss you guys and I wanted to do this video, and I wanted to do it with no makeup on because I want you guys to see more of me coming through. Because I know that I come on camera every time and I'm like, you know, here's my makeup, smile, smile, like all that stuff. But this is what I actually look like every single day. I have my hair some type of way, and then I actually just got home from doing errands. Like literally just walked through the door, set everything up, and was like, I need to do an empties, I need to talk to everybody, and that's really it. So we're doing this video al natural, and I wanted to do a few things with this video. First of all, I'm going to show you guys what I got now. Second, I'm going to do an empties, and I want to show you guys 10 products that I've used and finished and my honest to God opinion on them. And then third, I do want to let you guys know what the results were from the water challenge that I was doing that I have posted on Instagram. So first things first. No, this is not going to be a beauty haul. I do errands maybe 2 to 3 times a week. I'm usually out and about getting groceries or things like that. And actually today I went and did errands twice. So this was my second time. So the first place I went is called Fancy Fruit, and I only picked up a few things there. Basically it's like a Spanish supermarket kind of thing, but they have a lot of produce and like meats, super well cut. Like we've gotten ribeyes and everything for a great price. So from them I got a Coca-Cola, but it's not just any Coca-Cola. This is the Coca-Cola that comes from Mexico that's made with real sugar. Now I know how bad soda is for you and all that stuff, and especially Coke, but if you haven't tried this Coca-Cola made with like the real sugar, you're missing out on life. It's so delicious. Anytime I see it, I always grab some because it's so yummy. It's just a totally different flavor. And the second thing I got from them are plantains. They usually have like a bag for $1, and it's usually like 4 in there. So the next place I went was Michael's, and from them, the first thing I got was some paint. This is, funny enough, the second pack of paints that I bought from them today. I was mixing colors earlier today and I totally ran out of the white, and unfortunately they don't sell the colors individually, so I had to buy a whole new pack just for the white. Reeves, sell your paints individually. But I do really love their company. They just did a revamp of like their packaging, which looks like much more chic. And basically the difference between gouache and watercolor, because they're both water activated paints, is gouache is much more opaque, whereas watercolor is very like sheer and like just very see-through. Gouache you can paint on top of like black paper. It's great for people that do like illustrations, things like that. So I've really been loving it lately, and huge recommendation for anybody that likes to paint. And the second thing that I bought from them is this pumpkin Macintosh candle. When I went earlier, I also got a candle, but this one, it just, it smells so good. It really just smells like, think of like a candied pumpkin. That's kind of what this smells like. All of their candles, they put them on sale every once in a while. So today they were $3, and are you kidding me? This huge thing for $3. They always smell up my whole house. They always like last forever. Like I had one of them, literally I was burning it every day because I just wanted to finish it, and it was like 4 months. It took so long. So anyways, from the Dollar Tree, I got these three, they're like little pencil holders, but they're so cute. I love like just bright and happy things. And actually I got these to like put paints in them and then put little labels on them. So I'm gonna have one for like watercolor, one for gouache, and then one for like miscellaneous or extras or whatever. Okay, so on to empties. So my first empty, you guys are gonna crack up, is the candle. It's their hot buttered rum candle that I bought last year. The brand is Ashland. You find them at Michael's. Oh, it smells so good though. This candle took so long to burn, guys. I'm not kidding. You guys need to start buying these from Michael's. They're thebomb.com. This hot buttered rum one was the second one that I bought because that scent is just so delicious. So I give the Ashland candles a 10. So the second thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is this Beauty Agave Lip Mask. Now I have mentioned this before. I mentioned it in my, I think it was like my overall 2016 favorites. I finally finished it. It took a really long time. As you can see, everything is squeezed out. But I really love this. I have very dry lips because I'm always wearing very matte lipsticks, and plus I don't drink as much water as I should be. Well, now I'm getting better. But I used to not drink a lot of water, so I constantly had really dry lips. And this was really, really good for me. The agave in it, it just, like it smells delicious. If you like happen to like eat some on accident or lick your lips or something, it doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste like chemically and artificial. And actually the cool thing about Bite Beauty is that all of their products are edible. And I really appreciate that because it's true, women eat so much of their lipstick and of the things that they put on their lips that, you know, that's a bunch of chemicals that we're ingesting. So I really like the fact that they don't have that. The other thing about Bite Beauty that really means a lot to me is that they are cruelty free, which is something just like huge to me. As you can tell, I love animals. He's here just exploring all the things that I have around me. But the biggest thing that I wanted to say about this is that I do feel like it's overpriced. It's $26, and I mean, I totally get it. It's a very good product. It's a really good quality. The ingredients in it are amazing. Everything is fabulous about it. But if you are on a budget, this just might not be the one for you. Actually, Tonic Cosmetics has something called Lip Gold, which is a lip moisturizer that is very similar. The texture is very similar to me. I would say the biggest difference is that the Lip Gold does have the tiniest bit of shimmer in the product itself, but once you put it on, you don't really see it. So that's kind of the only thing. But that one's 15, whereas this one's 26, and you probably get either the same amount of product or you actually get a little bit more in theirs. So that's the only thing I have to say about this, is that I really do love it very, very much, but I do feel like it is pretty pricey for some of us out there. But I'm very happy that I tried it. I did love it, and it is super duper yummy. So I give the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask a 9. And the reason I give it a 9 is because the product is absolutely perfect except for the price. It is overpriced, but I love it. It's so, so good. The next product I want to talk about is this Nivea Extended Moisture Body Lotion. It's their 48-hour one for dry to very dry skin. My face is like combo, but the rest of my body does get pretty dry at times, especially my legs, probably from just like shaving all the time and stuff like that. But actually ever since I was little, I've had very dry skin, so I always need a lotion that's very moisturizing. I don't like lotions that I put on and they just get absorbed so quickly. And I will say that this has been amazing. Like when I put this on, like hours later, I'll feel my legs and they're still so soft and moisturized and just like awesome. And I was really happy because it's this huge bottle that lasts forever, because I only use like one pump, maybe two, each time that I use it. So it really did like last forever. Okay, so I give the Nivea Extended Moisture Body Lotion a 10. And I know that you think that I'm giving everything a really high score right now, but it's because I really like these first products. But I do really recommend this body lotion, especially if you're somebody that is very sensitive to like fragrances. This is really nice because it has like little to no fragrance, and it's just very good. Honestly, I love it. I probably will be buying it again soon. I just got to go through the ones that I have right now. But definitely everybody should try this. The next thing I'm going to talk about is this Henrikson Sheer Transformation Oil-Free Perfecting Cream. Basically, it's just an everyday moisturizer that you can wear. I honestly didn't really like this moisturizer. I used it and I felt like it definitely did moisturize my skin, but I'm the type of person that I like my products to do something extra. Like, does it brighten? Does it tighten? Does it have anti-aging? You know, does it do something? And this, although it claims to like do a lot of stuff, I just felt like it didn't do anything. I felt like it literally just moisturized my skin and that was it. So if you're someone that's like just starting out in skincare and needs like a very like just chill moisturizer that literally all you want is for it to moisturize, this is perfect. But if you want like a transformation in your skin, I don't recommend this. I was kind of disappointed with it. I was really excited to use it. It felt very lightweight on the skin. It's again like a very light fragrance. Like it was very nice, but it just didn't do anything. I didn't have any difference in my skin and I didn't like that. I like products to like change my skin somehow for the better. So I give the Henrikson Sheer Transformation Moisturizer a 4. It worked great as a moisturizer and that was pretty much it. The next thing I wanted to talk about were these simple sensitive skin experts cleansing facial wipes, and this one I think it's just kind of like their basic one. It's like not the micellar one, not anything like really special. It's just like their regular one. I have to say it was kind of just like meh. I probably won't buy them again because I didn't feel like there was really anything that good about it. I felt like I've tried ones that are better. I mean, did it work great? Yeah, it was cool, but I mean, I feel like I have used other wipes that have taken my makeup off faster. So I was a little disappointed because I really do love this brand. I love their micellar water, as I've talked to you guys about before. And maybe if I try their micellar ones, I'll really like them. But these kind of just like their regular ones, I don't know. They just weren't as much my cup of tea. Like they were nice, they smelled good, they felt good on my skin, but I've tried better. I guess that's like the best way to put it. It just wasn't really like my favorite. Like I'll buy it again if it's like the only thing that's there, but meh. It was very meh. Like that's the perfect way to describe how I felt about these. And I think that part of it is because I had such high expectations because of their micellar water. It's so amazing. But yeah. So I give the Simple Cleansing Wipes a 5 because they did clean off my makeup, but they were just very basic. I mean, it didn't take it off very easily. It was kind of like meh with mascara. So, you know, may I buy them again one day? Yeah, I might. But right now, eh. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was this NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation. This foundation is oil-free, water-based, full coverage, mineral enriched, and matte finish. And my shade was the shade 06 Medium Beige, which was like my perfect shade. Like I love this one. This foundation I was so in love with. Honestly, it just has blown me away. It was one of those that I bought because I was just like, yeah, I see it there. You know what? Like, let me just try it out. No lie, I've considered filling my whole kit with this foundation because A, it's great for people that have both skin types because even though it says that it's mattifying, it's not super mattifying. And if you don't apply powder, honestly, you can just have a very natural finish. And that's what I really, really liked about this. And the other thing is that it's not kidding when it says full coverage. Like, this foundation has such phenomenal coverage. I was so impressed with it. You don't need that much and it just leaves your skin looking so flawless. Like, this is one that I will definitely be buying again. I really loved it very much. It's from NYX, so you already know it's cruelty free and the price is right. So I give the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Foundation a solid 10. It's a great price, it's phenomenal coverage, and everything about this foundation, perfect 10. The next product that I really wanted to talk about was this Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum for anti-imperfections. It clears and hydrates with salicylic acid and CoQ10. Now, the reason I have bought this product is because I was really going through a bad stage for my skin and I was having really bad breakouts. So I went to my friend to talk to her because she knows a lot more about skincare than I do. And she said that she had been trying this and that it really, really helped her out. Now, the thing is, for me, it didn't help me out. Now, here's the thing. What ended up being the biggest cause of my breakout was dehydration. So when I started drinking water, that fixed it. And the thing is that when that's the issue, nothing is gonna work for you. So that's why I don't really know how to rate this product on effectiveness. But I will say it just didn't help out that much with my breakout. But all I can say about that is that's why you need to always figure out why you're breaking out. Either see a dermatologist or really take the time to try different things, because like me, you could be thinking, oh, it's my skincare, and it wasn't. It was that I just wasn't drinking enough water. So I will say that she speaks very highly of it, and I will say that it felt amazing on my skin. It was very lightweight, so I could wear it during the day, but at the same time, it wasn't so lightweight that I couldn't wear it at night. I actually really enjoyed wearing this, and it smells really good, honestly. I love this. So I will say that they're a really awesome brand in themselves. I know that they're very careful about their ingredients. So if you are someone that's dealing with breakouts and you need a good product to help clarify, I do recommend this for you, but just make sure that that's actually what you need. So I give the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum a 7 because although it didn't clear my blemishes because of my own fault, because I was dehydrated, that's really what was causing it, I have heard absolutely amazing stories of this, and I do have my best friend's testimonial that she said that it really did help out her skin. So just make sure that something like this is what you really need, but I do recommend this product and I might buy this again in the future. The next product I wanted to talk about is this NYX Big and Loud Lash Primer. Oh my god, this freaking thing, it sucks. I don't think I've ever disliked a makeup product this much. I didn't even finish it. Like, there's still like a bunch in there, but it just, I don't know, it just did not work for me. Like, and the thing is, you pull this out and I could see the fibers and I see the primer and I could see how it would help to make my lashes like thicker and all that stuff, but I swear to you that I would put this on my eyelashes and I couldn't see it, and then I would put mascara on and I would not see a difference. And I really gave this a try. I've been trying it for a really long time. I was so excited about it because I really love lash primers, but this one sucked. I really just did not like it. I was so sad because I don't think I've ever tried anything from NYX that I didn't like, but I don't know. I don't know if it was just mine. I don't know if maybe someone else has tried one and they absolutely love it, but I just know that this one that's in my hand absolutely did nothing for my lashes. So I give the NYX Big and Loud Lash Primer a 1. This product was just such a disappointment. It made me so unhappy. I had such high hopes, and very rarely do I dislike a product so much that I won't even finish it. That never happens to me. I always ride it through just in case, and not this one. So the next product I wanted to talk about is this Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. And this one's just their little like travel size. But this is a cleanser that I have had multiples of these. I have tried it honestly for like years and I just keep going back to it. I tried it the first time because I had ordered a package from Sephora and it gave me a little sample of it and it just smelled so good because it smells like cucumbers that I was like, ooh, actually I really want to try this, and it felt so good. So I went and I bought it, and this was like honestly like 6 years ago. It was so long. Until this day, this is my favorite all-time cleanser, guys. I don't know why. I've never talked to you guys about it, but I love this so much. It says it's for all skin types, rich in amino acids. It gently cleanses the face and eyes. And it really does, and that's part of the reason why I love this face wash so much, is because I can clean around my eyes, or if soap gets in my eyes, it's not irritating whatsoever. And I love that because I wash my face in the shower. So those shower water's like hitting me sometimes. I use my Clarisonic, that flings like, you know, soapy water all over the place. And if it gets in my eyes, it usually stings and it sucks and bleh. I just don't like it. Anyways, but this one is phenomenal. It's gentle, but it still cleans my face. And my face doesn't feel like overly dry, but it doesn't feel like oily and like messy afterwards either. It's perfect. It's just the perfect cleanser. It smells delicious. It's made by Fresh, so you know that they're gonna use like absolutely amazing ingredients. Even Riley tried it and he was like, I really like that one. We should buy that one. And as I've mentioned before, like Riley rarely talks about products that way. Like he will rarely say like, I want that, I want something like that. So I absolutely love this. I will always continue to buy this. The only reason I don't have it all the time is because I love trying new products. I love to like go and see if I could just find anything that, you know, is comparable, because the crappy part about this face wash is that it is pricey. The travel size one, which actually is a little bit bigger than this one, it's maybe like this big, a little bit wider, it's about 15 bucks, but an actual full size one I think is like 30, something like that. I'm gonna have the link down below for you guys to check it out, and that is very pricey for a face wash. So that's why I only get it like sometimes. It's kind of like a treat, but it is my favorite face wash of all time, guys. I give the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser a 10. Because this face wash literally does it all. It cleans my skin super good, but makes my skin feel so soothed and so good. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is this Lush Lip Scrub in Bubblegum. Now the flavor was so good. It really does smell like bubblegum, like you're chewing like old school little pink bubblegums. I really like their lip scrubs because they work really well. They're abrasive, but they don't feel like they're like cutting up my lips or anything. The only thing I have to say about this that was kind of annoying, but it's kind of a small thing, is that whenever I would scoop some out, I feel like it wouldn't stick together. Like it would just kind of crumble and fall all over the place. So I would scoop it out and kind of have to like balance it and like get it on my lip and have to like scrub like this so that it just wouldn't fall everywhere. So I will say that was the only thing that did kind of suck. But other than that, it did work really well. I already have another one in another flavor that I'm trying and I love. But yeah, just like that's the only little thing that like I just wish they would fix a little better, is I wish the sugar would just stick together better. So I give the Lush Bubblegum Lip Scrub an 8. It's really good. It does what it's supposed to, which is the biggest thing. It's just a little annoying because it's a little hard to use and a little bit messy when I use it. But I probably will definitely keep buying them. I do like them. Okay guys, so those were all of my empties. Each time I do it, I'm gonna try to do 10 products so that you get a little bit of everything, a little bit of makeup stuff, skincare, just a little bit of even like some household stuff with like the candle. I really like doing these. It was kind of fun filming in my living room. It was definitely easier than having to do the whole setup in the room. So I'd love to know what you guys hear about that. And don't worry, you're gonna be seeing me wearing makeup again really soon. I just really wanted to talk to you guys about my results with the water challenge. And part of that was my skin. And so I did want you guys to be able to see my skin without any makeup on to kind of see part of the results that I'm gonna be talking about. So some of you guys know about this, but some of you guys don't. But about a week ago, I did a challenge where for 10 days, the only thing I was gonna drink was water. Like, I could eat whatever I wanted, I could still, you know, have whatever food I wanted, but when I was going to choose a drink, instead of choosing like a tea or, you know, a soda or a juice or something like that that I would usually choose, I was only allowed to drink water or water with lemon. Now, the biggest point of doing this was I wanted to see the effect that it would have on my body, and hopefully I wanted to be able to just like water more and just be able to drink it more easily, because I genuinely do not like water. I'm just one of those people that before I was like, oh, water, like, do you have anything else? Like, absolutely anything else. So I kind of wanted to like break that, because I know how good water is for you, and like I mentioned earlier, water is the thing that cleared up my breakout. So for 10 days I wanted to do just water. Here are my results. The first week was pretty good. First of all, I do want to mention that part of the reason my results are going to be this way is because this was extremely poorly timed. I should have looked at my calendar when I started doing this, because I had 3 different events going on. I had a family dinner, I had a barbecue at a friend's house, and we had a whiskey tasting that we had agreed to go to like months in advance. And obviously I'm not gonna go to that and just drink water. So that, all these kind of things, like I just wish I would have looked and like prepared better, but unfortunately I didn't. So that kind of sucked. But I will say for the first 7 days, I did only have water. And actually it wasn't that bad. I have to say the hardest thing about it has been cutting out the caffeine, because every morning I'm very used to having my tea. I get this black tea from an Indian store that I love, love, love. I put 1 teaspoon of condensed milk in it because they use milk and sugar. So I just, you know, cut that in half and just use condensed milk, and it comes out really good. It gives me energy for the rest of the day, but not, you know, I don't get a crazy crash. I love it. So not having that made it really hard to like get started some days. So that did kind of suck. And I will say that I did drink only water except for 2 days. So I was able to finish the challenge for the most part. The last 2 days were the only days that I just broke it off. And the biggest reason was because I did have a job to go to, and it was a really important job. And I didn't want to mess it up, but I was so exhausted. And I was like, you know what? I need coffee. Like, I just really need to be on point today. I need to be energized. And as much as I was loving, you know, the whole water thing, it wasn't gonna cut it. So that day I was like, you know what, like enough is enough. And then after that job was the whiskey tasting. So I was like, you know, I'm not gonna go to this, you know, awesome event and have water. Like, I need to have all these whiskeys. So that day was like done, and then since that day like went downhill, the next day I was just like, meh, we're done now. So I will say the biggest thing that I've learned about this is that you do not need to only drink water. Let me tell you right now that by the end of that week, I felt very drained, and I felt very, I don't know, like I was hydrated and everything, but I just felt like there was just something like missing in me, like energy wise. And I feel like a big part of that was because I wasn't having my daily tea, and you know, there was just a lot of little factors that I was just like, meh. So the biggest thing I've had to take away from this is that you do not need to only drink water, but you definitely need to drink more water. And that's what I discovered with myself. I need to definitely add much more water into my diet and into my drinks of choice, but I don't need to only drink water, because I was missing some vitamins. Like, you know, I drink a lot of orange juice, and that's how I get a lot of vitamin C, and I drink a lot of cranberry juice, and that's how I'm able to have lots of antioxidants and things like that. So I was missing a lot of those things because I was only drinking the water. So if you really take the time, you can kind of just like find other ways to get that. But for me personally, I like juices and I like juicing and things like that. I will say on the positive side though, my skin did look really, really good. I mean, by the end of it, my skin did look a little bit tired, but my breakouts were super under control. Anytime I had to do any extraction or anything, it came out really easily. And I will say that now I'm able to drink water like much easier. Like now sometimes I'm here and I'm like, oh, I'm thirsty. I kind of want water though. Like nothing will crave my thirst or quench my thirst sometimes unless it's water. So I was like, look at that. So I will say that that was a very good plus. I still think that a lot of people should do it because it really is a good cleanse for you. It did have lots and lots of benefits. I'm a little sad I didn't get to finish it. If I ever do it again, I'll definitely plan it way better. And now I know, like, I learned all these things from the first time that I could try to implement on another time. Like Riley was telling me, like, you can actually buy like powdered caffeine and add it into other things and it's totally tasteless, but it still gives you that energy. So, you know, maybe next time I'll get little things like that. But yeah, so I really hope you guys liked all this. I know today was just all over the place. You got to see all the stuff that I got for my errands. We got to do empties together. You get to see a little bit of my living room. And you get to see me totally barefaced. But I'm happy that you did because you can see like my skin has improved a ton. And you got to see the results of my water challenge too. So I'm really happy I got to talk with you guys today. This is gonna be a long video. I know it's gonna take forever, but I hope that you guys like it. And I definitely hope to have everything situated in there so we could do some more videos soon. Hope you guys love it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!